Gahayo! Welcome in. Is this too loud? Let me turn it down. We'll see if it's too loud or not once like people start pouring in and whatnot. But hello, Gahayo. I just woke up like a little bit earlier. It was really hard to get out of bed today. What is it? Yesterday or the day before yesterday, maybe? Discovered like there's like a leak like in my bathroom or like the roof of my bathroom or something. So like the floor was soaked, bro. There was so much water and it's like leaking down to like the lower floor as well. So like the next morning I told my mom about it and she didn't even know. I thought like she knew because of like how much water there was, but she didn't even realize. So I think like she had someone come over and take a look at it. So I couldn't sleep because it was so loud. Well, yeah, hello everybody, welcome back. It's been a while since I streamed Never7. We kind of left off on a big cliffhanger. That wasn't like on purpose or anything. It's just, you know, the holidays came around, it got like really busy and I couldn't like figure out how to fit into my schedule. And, oh god, okay. I couldn't figure out how to fit into my schedule and I got like super addicted to XCOM, which was like another factor. But of course I didn't like forget or anything. I really wanted to play it. So finally I was like, you know what? Instead of doing 2 art streams, I'll cut it down to 1. Even though I really want to do like more art. There's a lot of things I want to finish, but Never7 is also something that I want to finish. So I felt like it'd be wrong to further delay it. Welcome in, Pandora Mask. Welcome. Just be lurking. Yeah, no worries. This is if you're not familiar with this game, it's like a visual novel. So it's definitely like a good like game to lurk to. The director of this game, or I believe like the scenario writer, was Uchikoshi Kotaro. If you're unfamiliar with his name, he worked on games like the Nonori games, 999, Virtue's Last Reward, and what's the last one? Zero Time Dilemma. That's right, Zero Time Dilemma. And more recently, he worked on the Somnium File series. One of my favorite visual novel series. So like once you played like one of his games, you kind of have an idea like what kind of writer he is. he's kind of wacky, but I really like his writing style. Like he's not like a genius. I don't think like he's a super genius or anything. But I do enjoy it. Like he can be very hit or miss depending on what game it is. but yeah, I do enjoy like his writing style. I'm streaming to the void because the orientation of this game isn't like widescreen. I can turn on a background if you guys need me to. I just felt like this might look a little bit better. Anywho, without further ado, okay. As I wake up, I kick the covers off the bed with all my strength. Still half asleep, I blankly stare into space. It's a familiar ceiling. Wait, hold on. Let me look up the controls. If it's like too loud or too quiet, please let me know. I can definitely readjust. So K and Control are my friends. I realize I'm freezing. My body's soaked with sweat all over. I take a deep breath and slowly exhale. The warm scent of wood goes through my nose and fills my head. It takes me 3 more breaths until... Huh? This is... the lodge. This is the lodge, isn't it? I quickly jump out of the bed. I stand in the center of the room and look around. There's no mistaking it. This is my bedroom. What's going on? Then the dream I had just now. That's wrong. That's wrong. What the hell am I saying? That wasn't a dream. There's no way in hell that was a dream. Suddenly, I hear a sound as violent as a gunshot. I turn around and standing there I see...
どういうこと？どうして？
It's impossible. This is impossible. I quickly look at my watch. 1st of Monday, 9:19 a.m. The first. First. First? The first? What's the meaning of this? What happened? Why am I here? My mind is thrown into extreme confusion. Sorry, Yuka. I brush past Yuka and head for the living room.
Yeah.
Okahiko's already there. He's lounging on the sofa, smoking. Smoking a cigarette. Up until now, I've never seen Okahiko in the middle of smoking. What the? But none of that matters right now. I briskly walk over to Okahiko, suddenly grab him by the collar, and force him to get up to his feet. Shut up! Just shut your mouth and answer my question. What's today's date? I'm asking you what today's date is. Answer the goddamn question! That's impossible. Hey, Okahiko. I've got one other question for you. What happened to Kurumi? Don't play dumb. My mind is still full of confusion. I can't take in the meaning of Okahiko's words very well. Today is April 1st. If it's the morning of April 1st, then that means Okahiko hasn't met Kurumi yet, right? I thrust Okahiko away and rush out the front door as swift as a tornado. I've decided on my destination. Obviously, it's Luna Beach. First, I've got to confirm Kurumi's safety. Today is April 1st. There's no way I can believe that. Thinking about it realistically, it's completely impossible. In my brain, I've got clear memories from the 1st to the 6th. Are those memories false? Was everything a dream? No, that's probably not right. Then just what is today? I don't know. I don't know, but if today really is the 1st then that means Kurumi's still alive. Kurumi's alive. She might be alive. If such a miracle exists then, if such a miracle turns out to have really happened then, I don't know what I'll do. I might be so happy that I'll cry. I pray that my watch and Okihiko's words tell the truth. Please, be alive, Kurumi. Unable to hold back my thriving emotions, I kick off the asphalt and break off into a run. I've arrived in front of Luna Beach. My heart is pounding like crazy. Calm down, calm down. I tell this to myself. I take 3 deep breaths. I place a hand on my chest and slowly open the door to Luna Beach.
いらっしゃいませ。
It's Izumi-san, who's the same as always.
はい。
Is Kurumi here?
失礼ですけど、どちら様ですか？
Izumi-san. She sounds so distant. That reserved manner, that formal tone. This isn't the normal Izumi-san. Complex emotions sprout within me. I'm trying, but I can't calm myself down. There's almost no doubt in my mind that today is April 1st, meaning that Kurumi really is alive. But...
あ、いらっしゃいませ。
Kurumi! When I notice her, I shout.
はい。
I instinctively want to embrace her. I want to hug her tightly and never let go. I want to feel her soft hair in my hands. I want to feel those small... No. Her nearly transparent skin. But... No. It's nothing. I clench my fist tightly and resist those impulses. Izumi-san's suspicious glare is piercing me. She's examining me from head to toe.
くるみ、知り合い？全然知らない人。
Kurumi's words are the finishing blow. It feels like I've been struck hard in the gut. Of course, it's not like this was completely unexpected, but hearing those words is very painful. Should I tell them the truth? No. Even if I did, that'd be pointless. There's absolutely no way they'd believe me. It's better that we remain close acquaintances. It's better if we can spend the next 6 days together as friends. Because right now, to the Morino sisters, I'm just nothing more than a stranger.
どうしてくるみのことをご存知なんですか？
I just noticed my cursor's still on the screen. Let me remove it. It's just like old days when you're at school and the teacher doesn't notice. Okay. Izumi-san's gaze is still filled with suspicion. I just heard a rumor. I'm lying through my teeth, but I have no other options right now.
噂？
That there was a girl named Kurumi at the shop who's an expert at origami. That's what I've heard.
折り紙。
Izumi-san and Kurumi exchange glances.
あ、じゃあゲンさんから聞いたんですね。
Gen-san, the fisherman, huh? Gen-san? Oh, so that man's name was Gen-san. I'll go along with that.
ほらくるみ、前に漁師のゲンさんに折り紙を折ってあげたことあるじゃない。ああ、漁師さんか。マグロとジンベエザメ折ってあげたことある。ゲンさん、きっと島中に言いふらしてるのよ。そういう人だから、あの人。
That's pretty dang cute.
そうだったんだ。ま、こっちはいい宣伝になって嬉しいけど。
Well then, please excuse me.
帰っちゃうんですか？
Yeah, I just remembered that there's something I have to do.
そう、残念ね。じゃあまた今度お暇な時にでもいらしてくださいね。
Yeah, I'll definitely come back. Sometime in the near future. April 1st, Monday. I decide not to return to the lodge yet. Before that, I need to sort out the confusion in my mind. I begin to think as I walk. Kurumi is alive. Finding that out was the happiest moment of my life. I'm so ecstatic that it feels as if every fiber of my being is dancing in joy. But at the same time, I can't get rid of this profound feeling of loneliness whirling around in my heart. Nope, never seen him before. Kurumi's words were incredibly painful. Why did this happen? I don't know the reason. But there's just two things I've confirmed. I time traveled. On that day, on that rainy morning, I leapt through time, back into the past. That's why I'm re-experiencing the morning of the 1st right now. And the other thing I've confirmed is, this is an infinite loop. This is definitely not the first time I've time traveled. The reason why I can say this is because of that hopeless dream I had on the morning of the last 1st. That scene was exactly the same scene from yesterday. If that's the case, then before the last loop, I must have experienced those same 6 days before. And if I take that to its logical conclusion, then they happened again before that, and before that. In other words, I've been living through those 6 days an infinite number of times. If I think about it conversely, then after this, those same 6 days will repeat endlessly for all of eternity. No, that's wrong. There's one clear difference from the me of today and the me of the last loop's 1st. My memories. I clearly remembered what happened in those last 6 days, don't I? In that case, then there's no way I'm gonna let history repeat itself. That's right. With these hands, I can change history. Why did I time travel? The reason doesn't matter now. All that matters is that this is my chance. This is my last chance to co-sign that repulsive history into oblivion. I don't know if there will be another 1st or not. For argument's sake, even if there is, I might not have my memories, just like the last loop. That's why this is my last chance. I won't make the same mistake again. I will definitely protect Kurumi. I won't let Kurumi's smile disappear. But even though I said I'll change history, what should I do first? Should I tell everyone I time traveled? Kosu! Gaio, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're feeling better today. Welcome. No. Even if I told them, I don't think anyone would believe me. In order to make them believe, I would have no choice but to tell them everything. Doing that would mean having to tell Kurumi about those tragic events that will happen soon. There's no way in hell. On the morning of April 6th, Kurumi died. That I can say something like that. I don't want to terrify Kurumi. Plus, what would Izumi-san think of me if I tell them? But try to keep this quiet from everyone. There's no way I can get the others involved in this. This is my problem and mine alone. Well then, what's the quickest solution? Hold on. In the first place, isn't this island a dangerous place? Then, what if I force Kurumi to come with me? and take her away from the island. No, that won't work. If my memory serves me right, on the last first, Izumi-san said, "There's high waves, so the boats can't leave." Great. Then what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Ah! Something suddenly flashes through my mind. I immediately break off into a run. I'll destroy the shrine itself. I run up to the shrine. I look up at its overbearing image from below. Suddenly, the scene from yesterday surfaces to the forefront of my mind. Kurumi. I feel my anger being resurrected because of this. Because of this god-forsaken shrine. Kurumi. My blood is boiling. As my anger rises, I channel it into power and kick one of the pillars as hard as I can. I launch an assault run, ramming the pillar with my shoulders. I do this over and over again as I put all my body weight into smashing the pillar. But the building is undaunted. I've only succeeded in causing the dust that's accumulated on the pillars to flutter down. Even though the shrine has deteriorated so intensely, I suppose that my strength alone can't compare to an earthquake. I heavily sigh. I droop my shoulders as I leave the shrine grounds in defeat. Okay, that would have been insane if he actually, destroyed the place. What the hell? Wait. This is nothing to get so depressed over, is it? After all, I still have vivid memories from before. I know the future so well, I could take it in my hands. Changing history will be simple, right? There's nothing to be scared of. The most important matter is to... Thank you for being first in the stream, Kosu. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh snap, that reminds me, I need to fix the head pads. Cause I had it on the left side for a while. So hopefully no one redeems the guaranteed head pad. Because if they do, it will not land on the right spot. This should be alright. I'm doing better. I'm going to sleep now? Yeah, no worries. Take care. I hope you get lots of sleep. Yeah, you'll definitely feel better after taking another nap. Or another sleep, depending on how much you're feeling. Yeah, do take care. Take care of yourself. The most important matter is to take away the true scar that lies inside Kurumi. This time, I have to completely cure her emotional scars. Furthermore, is it really true that Kurumi and Izumi-san aren't related by blood? I need to determine whether that's true or not. If possible, it'd be nice if I could prove that those two are true sisters. If I can get that proof, then I can fill up those emotional scars, ensuring that tragedy doesn't happen again. Be that as it may, there's way too many things that I don't know right now. Well then, what should I do? I don't even need to think about it. I need to properly hear Izumi-san's story from beginning to end. If I do that, then I feel I can settle everything. What I should be doing right now is building up my relationship with Kurumi again, right from square one. I'll recreate all those fun memories with her once again. Until my time limit is up, I'll devote everything I have into doing that. By the time I arrive at the lodge, I've completely calmed down. I open the front door and enter the living room. Okihiko is lying on the floor and seems to be writhing in severe agony. Tadaima! I call out. Yuka turns from washing the dishes in the kitchen as she happily hums a song.
もうどこ行ってたのよ。先にご飯食べちゃったからね。
I see. So that means Okihiko became the victim of Yuka's cooking this time. I almost feel sorry for Okihiko, who's writhing in pain on the floor. Huh? What about Haruka? I look around for her. Haruka is brushing her teeth in front of the sink right now. Judging from her condition, Haruka seems to have safely escaped this time as well. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. Since I'm standing in front of the door, I open it without thinking.
毎度ありがとうございます。
Kurumi! I quickly glance at my watch. 11:32 a.m. That's right. I completely forgot. At this time, Kurumi delivered the pizza. Let me take a sip. I turn my head around and glance at the others. Okihiko is dying on the floor. Wait. Okay. La la la. I think I'll be alright. Yuka is standing in the kitchen, and Haruka is brushing her teeth. Fortunately, none of them can hear my conversation with Kurumi.
このロッジに泊まってたんだ。
Yeah, well, for the time being.
はい、こちらがご注文のシーフードピザです。
What should I do? Should I say I never ordered anything like that? Like last time? Or should I try redirecting her to Saki's place? I think we need to tell her the truth. But let me pull up the guide. It's been a while. Where's the guide that I used? What? Where's the page? Am I insane? Did I make up this guy? Where is it? I wonder if it's possible to find in my history. was like, wait. Don't tell me like the page was deleted. I might actually go insane. No. It's nowhere to be found in my in my history. Am I in a different timeline? A timeline where the guide doesn't exist. I guess I'll just look on Game Facts. I guess I'll just look on Game Facts. What the hell? Oh my god, this flowchart is pretty difficult to read, TBH. Why is this flowchart so hard to read? Based on the English, flowchart only includes choices, variables, and logic that affect the ending. There are few choices that result in different bits of text, and sometimes even different scenes, but otherwise inconsequential. By request, I've included information about a couple of the more obscure CGs. Played tennis, wow. Yeah, was there a guide on like, it was like a guide on some forum. Like what happened to the page? thought it was on like Fuwa novel, but I guess not. I'm gonna go insane. I apologize for being stuck on the screen, but I want to make sure I do things right so I don't have to do it again. I found it! Oh my god. Oh my god, this isn't an alternate universe where the guy doesn't exist. I found it. It was Fuwa novel. Okay. We're on the right track then. I guess this decision doesn't matter. So I think I'll direct her to Saki's place. So then at least Saki gets her pizza. I really should just be nice and point out her mistake. I think that there's probably been a mistake. I say this. A disturbed expression clouds Kurumi's face as she searches through her pocket with her free hand until she pulls out a scrap of paper. I'm telling you, that's not what I meant. I think you're supposed to deliver this to that summer house from earlier. Okay, so far so good. I just need to pick my next words carefully so that it doesn't seem like I know too much. Right, the summer house from earlier. You might not have seen it, but there's a summer house nearby that you should have passed earlier. I think that you're supposed to deliver this pizza there instead. Hey, Kurumi-chan? What's the name written where it says receiver's address? Kurumi looks at the receipt one more time. Right. So you see, there isn't anyone here named Asakura. Sheesh! What the heck, Kosu? Thank you for the sheesh. No! Akuhiko, go away! This isn't your pizza! Okay, sleeping for real now. Twitter distracted me? Yeah, no worries. Turn off Twitter. Go to sleep. But thank you for stopping by. Okihiko says this in a pained voice. Slightly flustered, Kurumi pulls out a thin box out of the silver bag. Okihiko takes a pizza as he staggers on unsteady feet, then proceeds to ask her, Okihiko takes some money out of his pocket and gives it to Kurumi, who then gives a deep bow before energetically running off. Looking at Okihiko's face from the side as he sees her off, I notice how ghastly pale it is. I can kind of understand where Okihiko's coming from. Anyone would want to clean their palate, so to speak, in order to get rid of the terrible taste left in their mouths from bad food, such as Yuka's cooking. That's probably what his ulterior motive was this time. After that, the four of us finish eating the pizza and head for the tennis courts. Haruka and I go to Princess Beach again, Once again, Haruka tells me that she has no heart. When I hear those words, I vow to take Haruka fishing again this time. Her problem has nothing to do with her heart. Whether she does or doesn't have a heart, Haruka still had a beaming smile on when we went fishing. There's no way I can take away that happy time from her. I've got to teach Haruka the fun of fishing one more time. It's clear that I now have to change history. I have to prevent that tragedy, no matter what it takes. Still, it doesn't mean that I can just ignore all the girls except Kurumi. It may account to nothing, but I want everyone to be as happy as possible. For example, there's the incident where Saki got swallowed by a wave. Since I know about it, there's no way I can feign ignorance and watch it happen again. The same goes for Saki and Haruka's quarreling. I want to change that too if possible. Right now, I'm the only one who knows what will happen in the future. I'm the only one who can change the future. In other words, it's all up to me whether everyone becomes happy or miserable. To put it rather dramatically, I guess I could say that I'm the one who holds everyone's fate in my hands. From now on, these next 7 days will be happy ones. I will guide them to happiness. That might be the other important mission that has been bestowed upon me. Embracing this newfound sense of purpose cheers me up. I'm starting to feel more confident and brave. Before long, the sun turns red. The four of us met on the coastline road, and now we're walking alongside Moon Beach. I hear a loud thud from behind me, causing me to turn around. On the sandy beach is Haruka, who has hit the ground. A cloud of dust soundlessly stirs up into the empty sky. I let out a sound that's a combination between a sigh and a laugh. This no longer surprises me. This is a natural event, after all. I walk over to the confused Haruka's side, grab her hand, and then help her up. Are you alright? I say this on purpose. I myself may not have realized it, but maybe I've subconsciously decided to allow myself to have a little fun with this reality. As if nothing had happened, she gives me a curt nod in reply. Her clear embarrassment as she's trying to hide, her blushing cheeks. This is kinda nostalgic. As if trying to cover up her trembling. Haruka quickly gets to her feet and moves past me. Almost there. In just a short bit, our true reunion, no, our meeting, will occur. My heart is pounding. I feel extreme ecstasy over the thought of finally being able to tell her my own name. I quickly look up to see the red western skies are burning dark red. The sound of the waves breaking on shore are gentler than a lullaby.
へえ、こんなところに喫茶店があるんだ。
センスは悪くないな。
あれ？もしかして。
Kurumi places her broom against the wall and runs up to us.
確かシーフードピザを注文した人たちだよね。
なあ、その説はどう？
A crooked grin slowly emerges on Okiko's face.
何、知り合い？
She's the girl who delivered pizza around noon.
ああ、そうなんだ。いつもご利用いただきありがとうございます。
Oh no, she doesn't know.
ねえ、立ち話っていうのもなんだし、ここで少し休んでいこうか。
Now that I think about it, if Yuka hadn't proposed this, then Kurumi, Izumi-san, and Saki might never have met. When I think about that, I find the flow of time truly amusing.
そうだな。ちょっと歩き疲れたし、そうしようか。
あ、そうしちゃおう。誠はどう？
I'm definitely okay with this. I would have gone in even if you had said not to. You could tilt her head curiously, but then
はるかは？はるかもいいよね。
seeks Haruka's approval.
私はいい。帰るから。
What are you saying, Haruka? You can't do that. You absolutely can't do that. I unintentionally lose my composure. Crap. When I regain my composure and think about it, I remember that Haruka ended up going into Luna Beach in the end anyway. I didn't need to get flustered over it.
ねえ誠、なんでそんなにこのお店に行きたがるの？
Yuka unexpectedly questions me. That's
約束したからだよね。
huh?
今日の朝、近いうちに必ず来ますって約束したからでしょ？
Yeah, right.
じゃあ誠、今朝このお店に来てたんだ。
Well, yeah. So, won't you come with us as well, Haruka?
うん。
After pondering it for a while, Haruka mutters her consent.
それじゃあ、4名様、ルナビーチへご案内。
Kurumi guides us through Luna Beach's entrance. Whew. That was close.
お姉ちゃん、お客さんだよ。あら、くるみが客寄せなんて珍しいじゃない。お姉ちゃんってことは、もしかして2人は姉妹？そうだよ。お姉ちゃんとくるみは血を分けた実の姉妹だよ。
Oh man. Kurumi sticks out her chest and answers. True blood related sisters. I suddenly become depressed. It feels like something is crushing my heart.
あら、よく見たら今朝の。ごめんなさい。名前聞いてなかったわね。
It's Ishihara.
石原くん。
No, it's Makoto.
石原誠くんね。
I suddenly nod.
近いうちにってこんなに早く来てもらえるとは思わなかったわ。それもこんなに大勢で。ありがとうございます。あ、申し遅れました。私、この店でバイトをしている森野泉と言います。こっちはくるみ。でも誠くんはくるみのことは知ってるのよね。
Right. When Izumi-san smiles, the other three introduce themselves to Kurumi.
私の妹で時々お店の手伝いをやってもらってるの。ほら、くるみもご挨拶して。森のくるみです。今学校がお休みなので、お姉ちゃんのところに遊びに来てるの。お店が忙しい時はいろいろとお手伝いとかもしてるんだよ。今日もお昼に団体客が入って、くるみがいなかったら本当にどうなってたことやら。くるみちゃん偉いね。
Yuka pats Kurumi's head and rustles through her hair.
くるみ、もうすっかり大人だから。
くるみちゃんは今何年生なんだい？
3年生。
そうかそうか、中学3年なんだ。そろそろ高校受験か。大変だね。
Are your eyes messed up, Okahiko?
え？
Kurumi's in high school. She's a third year in high. Damn me and my big mouth. Is it because of the irritation I'm feeling? From the sensation that's like my heart is being crushed.
あの漁師さん、そんなことまで言ってたの？
Yeah, he did.
ゲンさん、本当に口が軽いから。
I break out into cold sweat. It'd be best if I kept my mouth shut for now. In order to make sure I don't carelessly say anything unnecessary. I just silently watch over the others as they talk.
ところで、あなたたちは？見たところ大学生って感じだけど。そうですね。私たちもちゃんと自己紹介しないと。
Yuka clears her throat with a small cough before promptly doing so. She tells them about her college, about the seminar, about the lodge. And just after, she tells them Haruka's name. Okuhiko loudly gives his name. It's almost time for Saki's entrance.
いつも爽やか好青年、生きでいなせで涙には脆い、地球の平和を守るため神が送った正義の戦士、その名も飯田奥彦だ。
Oh my god. Who does he think he is? Oh my god, who does he think he is? He just doxed himself.
さっきは確か朝倉って。
いや、あれは
朝倉ですけど、責任者の方いらっしゃいます？
Here's the real Asakura. After that, things play out the exact same way they did last time. Saki snarls and nags at Izumi-san. Yuka realizes that they went to the same middle school.
それじゃあ今晩食事をご馳走してあげましょう。二人の再会を祝って。
We accept Izumi-san's invitation.
パエリアとイタリアンサラダ、それとパンプキンスープもつけちゃう。
Making paella will be impossible. I mutter these words in my mind as I struggle to keep my mouth shut. By coming here, I might have finally acquired the secrets of success for getting through this strange world. Well, because I don't say anything, Izumi-san doesn't realize she's out of rice until after she's made the other preparations. Like last time, I invite Saki to go out shopping with me. The two of us head there. During that time, Kurumi's words run through my head over and over again.
そうだよ。お姉ちゃんとくるみは血を分けた実の姉妹だよ。
Even after we finished Izumi-san's home-cooked dinner, I still couldn't calm down.
違う。今だって全然営業中だってば。うちの店ではこれが普通なの。
Ohayo-san, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
つまり開店休業状態ってこと。
Doing good, you? I'm doing good. I'm just a bit sleepy. You know, as usual. I woke up like right before stream. I really did not want to get out of bed today. But I'm glad you're doing well.
みんな取られちゃうんだよ、すき家に。ほら、ここからでも見えるでしょ。あれがすき家ホテル。この店の商売敵ってわけ。
I'm gonna hit the bed now. Good night, everyone. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for stopping by, Pandora. Have a nice stream. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you have a nice stream. Sleep well, okay?
見た感じは豪華に見えるけど、実は結構庶民的なホテルなの。最上階にある展望レストランは ここよりも断然値段が安いし、それに見晴らしも最高で、それに温水プールだってついてるんだから。
I can only hear Kurumi's voice. Kurumi's cheerful laughter pierces my heart. I won't let her smile disappear. I won't hurt her ever again. As I look at Kurumi, these feelings only grow more and more. Even when we arrive at the pool, my gaze is still fixed on Kurumi.
ちょっとくるみ、大きな声出さないでよ。
On the opposite side of the pool, the two happy sisters are playing together. As I think, the gentle evening breeze brushes against my skin. It's filled with a scent of spring.
ほら、いい加減にしないと怒るわよ。
Kurumi stands close by the pool's edge, egging Izumi-san on. I silently watch the two of them play. I don't say a word about the earthquake that will hit soon, or that Izumi-san will fall in the water.
ほら、捕まえた。
A giant sheet of water. Izumi-san's face emerging out of the water with a frightened look. Soon enough, the ground calms back down. The surface of the pool is once again still. Izumi-san has climbed out of the pool and is completely soaked from head to toe. The completely dry Kurumi and the utterly soaked Izumi-san. The sisters stare at each other's faces, and suddenly they begin to laugh. They laugh happily. The two continue to laugh with no signs of stopping. No, wait, that's not true. They're about to be interrupted. Right. In the next instant. Hey! And so we all scurry back to Luna Beach. The other six, with the exception of me, are all having fun, having hit it off almost unthinkably well, only after their first meeting. Unable to join in with the others, I just lower my face and stay out of it. But I can't stay like this. If I stay depressed like this, then what will the others think of me? To the other girls, this is the first time we've met. I don't really know him, but he's a pretty gloomy guy. That might be what they're thinking. Especially Kurumi. Ever since I went flying back in time, I've barely spoke to her. Why was it that Kurumi trusted me last time? There's no way I want Kurumi's impression of me to be of such a stony-faced guy. At this rate, history will head in a bad direction. Hoping that no one is looking, I take 3 deep breaths. Everything will go well. There's nothing to be afraid of. I cheer myself up and quickly lift my face.
さあ、それじゃあそろそろ帰りましょうか。
Huh? I unintentionally let out a cry of lament. Even though I finally pulled myself together. It's already this late?
だって泉さんは私たちみたいに暇じゃないんだから。だけどこの店、明日はお休みなの。だから私のことは気にしないでいいのよ。
You see?
あ、それならこういうのはどう？明日ここにいる7人みんなでさっきのプールに行ってみるっていうのは？
Yuga's words make me remember something, which takes me aback. On that beautiful starry night, Kurumi said this.
本当はみんなと一緒に行きたかったんだ。プールも温泉も。
If we decide to go to the pool here, then won't Kurumi get lonely as a result? I glanced at Kurumi's face. As I thought, Kurumi's face looks a bit uneasy. Therefore, I think it'd be best if we didn't go. I say this.
どうして？
Won't it be cold?
もう誠、さっきのくるみちゃんの話聞いてなかったの？あそこは温水プールなんだよ。
But...
くるみ、プール行きたい。
Huh? Me and Makoto had the same reaction. Oh my god. Okay. Are my ears deceiving me?
私も賛成よ。泉さんは？くるみが行くっていうなら。ほらね、誠以外は全員賛成だよ。
ちなみに僕は明日はダイビングをする予定なんだけど。
However, Yuka doesn't even try to look at Okihiko.
誠以外は全員賛成だよ。
I get it. Like Izumi-san, as long as Kurumi says she's going, then I have no reason to oppose.
よかった。これで決まりだね。
Yuka's in a very good mood.
ちなみに僕は明日は
He's saying it again.
じゃあ明日ここに迎え
He's
に来ましょう。
just gonna be ignored, I guess. Once again, she ignores Okihiko's comment.
今日のところはひとまず帰ります。それじゃあ気をつけてね。バイバイ。
We say goodbye to Kurumi and Izumi-san, then leave Luna Beach. Honestly, I would have liked to stay with Kurumi a little longer. We decide to walk down Moon Beach instead of the paved road. As I am the last one to leave the shop, I follow the others from behind. At the head are Yuka and Saki, who are talking about stories from their past. Okiko, true to his skirt chaser nature, looks at Haruka's face again and again, while attempting to strike up a conversation. Suddenly I stop walking. Now that I think about it, it was right about now that I found that bell washed up on the beach. I threw the bell back into the ocean, and somehow Kurumi picked it up on Princess Beach. Why on Princess Beach? That's not the current problem. The important part is the fact that in my dream, on the morning of the first and the last loop, that bell was there. And yesterday, it was in Kurumi's palm as well. If it weren't for that bell, that tragedy might not have occurred. No, that's definitely not true. Oh, no, that's definitely true. Of course, it's not like the bell was the direct cause of the incident. But if I could annihilate that bell from this world, then I should be able to sever the infinite loop. If that bell is gone, then the chances of that circumstance being the same as that dream will become zero. In other words, it would be absolutely impossible for the same event as a dream to occur. Why didn't I realize such an important thing until now? Because I've been thinking too much today. My head's been going in circles. Well, that doesn't matter. Anyway, I've got to hurry and look for that bell. Be that as it may, it still doesn't change the fact that it's been 6 days. I've forgotten exactly where the bell was. I decide to check only the wet sand, where the waves are washing up. As I begin to look, I totter and meander on the sand as I begin investigating. It's not here. Why isn't it here? I retrace my steps one more time, concentrating as hard as I can while looking more carefully at my feet.
何やってんの？
Someone suddenly calls out to me from behind. When I turn around in surprise... Kurumi! No, just jellyfish.
こんなとこでクラゲを探してるの？
Perhaps one of them washed ashore. You know?
そんな間抜けなクラゲっているのかな？
They're very rare. I heard long ago that there were some here, so I thought I'd look here.
ふーん。
Ha 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 ha. I attempt to fake a laugh.
クラゲ好きなの？
You could say I'm quite the jellyfish maniac.
じゃあくるみと一緒だね。
I see. What an unexpected coincidence. Kurumi smiles. Such a nostalgic smile. My heart beats faster. Come to think of it, what were you doing here?
おくひこくんに伝え忘れてたことがあって、
Okihiko.
明日波が高いからダイビングはできないよって。
Oh, I see. That was it. Then, do you want me to tell him?
もう伝えてきたから大丈夫。
When did she... I get it. Up until now, I've been looking down this whole time. So I didn't notice her.
それじゃあくるみ、もう行くね。
Sure. I'll... See you tomorrow.
おやすみ。
Oyasumi. Kurumi runs down the beach.
もう誠、いつまで待たせるつもり？
Yuka's voice reaches me from the end of the beach. Sorry, don't wait up for me. I shout this back. Yuka draws a check sign on her forehead to show she understands. Everyone goes down the banks one by one and disappears. There's no way I can go back until I find that bell. I continue to search for that bell for 2 more hours. In the end, I never found the bell. But strangely, I don't feel bad about it. On the other hand, I'm feeling quite happy. If I couldn't find the bell after all that, then that means the bell is gone. The bell is gone. In other words, it means that history has changed. That bell probably won't appear in this world ever again. And if that bell is gone, then that tragedy won't. I fall asleep, feeling at peace. April 2nd, Tuesday. The first day is always the longest. Okay. It's noon. Kurumi and I are alone in Luna Beach. That's right. In the end, Kurumi didn't go to the pool. I told Izumi-san I didn't really want to go to the pool anyway. In other words, I told her I'd stayed behind and nurse Kurumi. Of course, I already know she's faking her headache. Izumi-san hesitated about accepting my proposal for a while, but
じゃあ、くるみのことよろしくね。
shortly after she said that, everyone left to go to the pool.
ねえ、お腹減ってない？くるみ、もうペコペコで。
I haven't had anything to eat all morning.
じゃあ、作ってあげようか。
I'd be happy if you did, but is your headache any better? I decided to feign ignorance.
もうすっかり。それより、何が食べたい？
I immediately respond. Carbonara!
よし、まあ任しといて。
With those words, Kurumi disappears into the kitchen. Kurumi's homemade carbonara tastes even more delicious than it did last time. I feel that her carbonara definitely outclasses Izumi-san's cooking from yesterday. After we finish cooking, we talk about Shigezo Morino and the rodents. Several hours later, Kurumi seems very energetic again. No, she never had a headache in the first place. She was just feeling lonely from not being able to go to the pool. But I can't feel any of that from her now. Was Kurumi trying to act as cheerful as she can right now? Or maybe she's not lonely at all, because I've been by her side the whole time. Her scar. I wonder what Kurumi is thinking about right now. It goes without saying that there's no way I can just bring it up. Not until Kurumi wants to bring it up herself. But until that time comes, I'll just continue to wait patiently. Then during that beautiful starry night on Luna Beach's rooftop, Kurumi will quietly begin to talk about it. Having completed phase 1 of my plan, I find that we still have plenty of time to spare. Just then, I am struck with a good idea. Hey, Kurumi. Do you believe in the power of premonitions?
予知能力ってプレコグニションのこと？
Precog... What? What's that? Oh, anyway, I'm talking about the special ability to perceive specific events in the future before they can occur. Kurumi, do you believe that such a special ability exists?
くるみはそういうの信じちゃう方だな。だけど、どうしてそんなこと聞くの？
The truth is, I have that power myself.
What?
I guess just saying it isn't enough for you to believe me, huh? Alright then, why don't I just prove it to you?
未来に起こる出来事を言い当てるってこと？
That's right.
そんなのできっこないよ。
Alright, everything's going exactly as I planned. Then how about we make a bet?
Okay?
Yeah, if my predictions are correct, there's something I want you to do for me. Kurumi tilts her head, and I explain the details of the bet and the events that will happen in the near future. Here's my prediction. When Yuka returns to Luna Beach, she'll definitely be drunk. And then Yuka will point to a mug in your hand and make a dumb joke that ends with the phrase, Kuru milk. After that, Yuka will say, I want to eat fresh toro. I tell her those 3 events. The bet itself is simple. If I'm right, when Yuka talks about toro, you must not say, let's go fishing. And Kurumi
わかった。いいよ。
cheerfully consents. If everything goes according to the plan, then none of us will go fishing today. And if we don't go fishing, that's right, the incident where Saki gets swallowed up by that wave won't happen. But will my plan succeed? 2 hours later, everyone comes back in quick succession. Yuka is drunk, just as expected. Kurumi's jaw has dropped as she looks back and forth between Yuka and I.
どうも飲みすぎたみたいなのよね。ビール。
Izumi-san explains the circumstances to Kurumi, while looking a little disturbed.
くるみさん、どうですか？具合の方は。ちょっと横になったら良くなっちゃった。
She's unable to hide how shocked she is. Just as I had said, Kurumi is holding a mug in her right hand with a thin film of hot milk in it.
おー、それはよかったよかった。あ、
Yuka suddenly leans forward and points to the mug in Kurumi's hand.
私たった今ものすごいことに気づいてしまいました。くるみとホットミルク。あ、回分よ回分。くるみとホットミ ルク。逆から4レモン。
She said it.
くるみとホットミルク。嘘。
Uso. Well, didn't I tell you? I whisper this into Kurumi's ear.
ね、あれれれれれ、面白くないですか？面白くないですか？
Yuka lets out a big sigh and suddenly looks mopey. Here it comes.
殿、運が食べたい。トロが食べたい。ゆうかさん、どうして？
The 3 predictions have come true.
いいの、トロが食べたいの。とにかくトロが食べたいの。
Kurumi looks towards me for help. I give her an encouraging nod. But
ダメだよ、ゆうかさん。絶対に釣りはダメ。そう約束しちゃったんだもん。
oh my god, what are you saying? Kurumi's response is too direct. This will only up causing the reverse effect.
釣り。
Luckily, Yuka's so drunk that she ended up mishearing Kurumi. It seems that the crisis has been averted at the last moment. After that, it's all Yuka's stage. The intoxicated Yuka goes through some violent mood swings, from being calm to inconsolable to laughing loudly. And before I know it, it's gotten dark. At any rate, the incident where Saki almost drowned has been erased from our history. The next 7 days will be happy ones. It seems the plan's progressing favorably so far. After we finish the delicious dinner Izumi-san cooked for us, everyone goes to Moon Beach. Kurumi also decides to follow the others and go outside, but I decide to grab her by the arm and pull her back.
え、何？
Kurumi turns around, questioning me. No, I just wanted to talk. Of course, I have nothing to talk about. I just absolutely can't let Kurumi go to Moon Beach. Soon, Izumi-san will probably start telling the others the story of the Shikinomori Shrine. If possible, I want these 7 days to end without Kurumi learning about the shrine. What's Kurumi's connection to the shrine? I still don't know.
話って？
How do I put this?
あ、わかった。さっきの余地のことでしょ。
Well, didn't I tell you so?
でもそれだったらくるみもう知ってるよ。
What trick?
最初からゆうかさんと打ち合わせしてたんでしょ。もうとぼけたって無駄だよ。絶対そうなんだもん。それ以外考えられない。
How can I plan things out with Yuka when she's so drunk? I guess you got me.
やっぱりね。そうだと思った。じゃあくるみも月浜に。
Choto! Just as Kurumi tries to go outside, I grab her arm again. Izumi-san's story has probably just begun. Hey, Kurumi, do you love scary stories?
大好き。
Then I shall tell you a scary story.
また今度ね。
Kurumi says this and turns around. I hold her back by the arm yet again. I'm telling you to wait.
もう何？
I can't tell you next time. If I don't tell you this time, I'll forget it.
じゃあちょっとだけだよ。
Alright, then I'll begin. I heard this from my friend. There's this mountain trail on a pass with this long tunnel.
あ、それなら聞いたことあるから。
With that, Kurumi turns around. I reach out to hold her back, but I miss. Kurumi evades my grasp and rushes out the door. Crap! I run after her, but by the time I get there...
ねえねえ、何の話してるの？
この近くにね、
No!
神社があるんだって。
Saki, shut up!
その神社にまつわる噂話を泉さんから聞いてたところなんだ。
ふーん。
くるみちゃんはその神社の話聞いたことないのかい？
今初めて聞いた。
じゃあちょうどよかったじゃないか。
It isn't exciting at all.
さあ、泉さん、続きをどうぞ。泉さん？
どこまで話したっけ？
泉さんも最初は作り話だろうと思ってたってそこまで。
そっか。そう。私も最初に話を聞いた時には疑ってたの。だけどね。
But there's nothing more that could been done here anyway. Just because Kurumi's heard the story of the shrine now, doesn't necessarily mean that history will repeat itself. This is only the trigger for that incident. No, it might not actually be the trigger in the first place. What really caused it was Kurumi overhearing my conversation with Izumi-san. If it hadn't happened, then that incident would never have happened. That means that if I can prevent that conversation, then I can avert that tragedy. I can't do anything about events that have already occurred after all. Anyway, I've got to think positively. I immediately pull myself together.
ダメよ。絶対にダメ。
Izumi-san's shout abruptly brings me back to reality.
なんでもいい？くるみ、今私が言ったことは冗談なんかじゃないのよ。分かってるの？分かってるよ。だけど遠くから眺めるくらいなら。ほら、分かってない。全然分かってないじゃない。だってじゃないの。とにかくダメなもんはダメ。いい？分かった？ブー。
Brr.
それじゃ、泉さん、くるみちゃん。気をつけて帰ってね。バイバイ。
Once everyone finishes saying their goodbyes, the two sisters disappear into the shop. Or so I think.
あ、忘れてた。
Kurumi comes out again, throwing open the door with all her might. Huh? This is strange. Didn't Kurumi come back out last time because she had forgotten to deliver Saki's message? But this time, nothing happened to Saki.
そういえば、伝えなきゃいけないことがあったの。これからくるみね、奥彦くんのこと、おっくんって呼ぶことにしたから。
What?
で、誠くんのことは、お兄ちゃんって呼ぶことに決めたの。
What?
お兄ちゃん？
お兄ちゃんいいでしょ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, it's alright. I answer positively. Oni-chan. I miss being called that. Those words soothe my heart.
よかった。それじゃあ皆さん、おやすみなさい。
Kurumi goes back into Luna Beach while waving her hand widely. So she came out here just to tell us that. I instinctively break out into a grin. When we return to the lodge, I take a bath, brush my teeth, change into my night clothes, and lie down on the bed. As I yawn, I hear a knock on the door. Yeah, come in. Haruka, what's wrong?
誠、 釣りできる？
Fish. Now that I think about it, tomorrow is the day Haruka and I went out fishing. Yeah, I'm great at fishing. I answered cheerfully.
じゃあ明日教えてくれる？
Of course.
本当に？
Really?
ありがとう。
No. I haven't even taught you yet. Isn't it too early to be thanking me?
でもありがとう。
Well then, tomorrow? Haruka leaves the room. I look back on my previous thoughts. The next 7 days will be happy ones. I will guide them to happiness. That's my other important duty. I didn't even hesitate to accept Haruka's offer to go fishing. Today, Wednesday, April 3rd, was a peaceful, uneventful day. When Haruka and I returned from fishing, Okiko was on the terrace, spouting his usual crap, but Saki was nearby. But she calmly and silently passed by, as if nothing was happening. Naturally, the basket remained unscathed as well. Since Saki didn't fall into the ocean, she doesn't have any feelings for Okihiko. Thus, she didn't get angry. That also means that no one knows that Haruka is a clone. I'm doubtful whether or not Saki even knew that. Anyway, their relationship is peaceful this time around. As if all their quarreling in the last history was all false. Since Saki didn't almost drown, this peaceful day was able to happen. Everything's going well so far. There's nothing to worry about. After that, Izumi-san made meat potato stew for dinner, and it's decided that we'd go to the test of courage. This time, Saki's coming too. After the test of courage, the others go to the hot springs. Kurumi and I stay behind and watch Oedo Gaten together. And then...
お兄ちゃん、面白いとこ行こっか。
Naturally, I adamantly refuse that invitation and act to obstruct her. I grasp Kurumi's palm tightly while continuing to watch Oedo Gaten to the end. I think I might have overwhelmed her, as Kurumi didn't bring it up after that. Before long, everyone returns from the hot springs, and Kurumi and Izumi-san go home to Luna Beach. And so, I am now lying on my bed, staring at the dark ceiling. Tomorrow is no doubt the most important day yet. It's probably my only chance. My chance to solve all the mysteries. I'll go to Luna Beach to help Izumi-san, and then I'll ask her for the truth. About the shrine, about the kidnapping, about their link by blood. Up until now, there's been almost no opportunities to ask her. And I can't ask her directly, seeing as how I'm not supposed to know that story yet. All I can do is just wait for her to voluntarily tell it to me. And the time will come tomorrow. However, if I wait until we're at the pier tomorrow afternoon, it will definitely be too late. I have to ask her as early as possible. Maybe when Kurumi's at Princess Beach, when we won't be interrupted. I want to know everything about Kurumi. That way, I won't make the same mistake again. Hmm?
もう早く起きないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
I slowly opened my eyes. Kurumi? Huh? Where's my morning kiss? Well, you see this kind of situation often in games, right?
お兄ちゃん。
What? What? We just skip? Makoto, what the hell were you thinking? Anyways, once I finished eating my ham and mozzarella cheese sandwich in the living room, I immediately set out to Luna Beach.
お兄ちゃん待ってよ
Kurumi chases after me as I walk down the forest road towards the beach.
やっと追いついた。
Yeah, I understand.
何が？
You plan to invite me to go catch crabs on Princess Beach. Am I right?
ぷぷ残念でした。
Huh? Then what is it?
正解は梅ヶ浜でカニ相撲しようって誘おうと思ったのだ。ねえ、やろうよカニ相撲。
About that. I actually have to go help Izumi-san all day.
お姉ちゃんとこ行くの？
Yeah.
お姉ちゃんの手伝いなんかいつだってできるじゃない。朝だって朝使って。
She's so cute. I can't. If I don't do it today, then Izumi-san will go extinct. Okay, I was just kidding there, but seriously, I already decided that is what I'm doing. Okay, so come watch the crab sumo with you tomorrow.
明日？
Yeah, tomorrow.
絶対明日やってくれる？
Of course. It's fate that I will.
運命？
Hmm.
なんかよくわかんないけど。じゃあ約束だよ。
Yeah.
わかった。ほいじゃあまた後でねお兄ちゃん。
Kurumi runs ahead towards Luna Beach. Hello there. I open the door to Luna Beach.
ああ、誠くん、いらっしゃい。
There's no need to greet me as a customer today,
どうして？
because I came to help you. For today, I will be an employee of Luna Beach. Of course, I'll do it for free. I'm just volunteering.
本当に？
Yeah,
よし。それじゃあお言葉に甘えて手伝ってもらっちゃおうかな。
how about that? You see, even I have my physical limits.
え？
For example, I can't wash plates, clean windows, mop or wax the floor, sweep outside the front of the shop, refill sugar or fresh cream, change dead light bulbs, or go shopping for the barbecue. So, if those things come up, could you please excuse me from them?
そうなの？
Huh?
ダメなの？
What?
やっぱり誠くんには無理かな。
Crap.
漁師の源さんなら1時間もあれば全部片付けちゃうんだけどな。
Double crap.
島の男にはさすがにかなうわけないものね。
Damn it! I understand. I'm a man too, you know. I'll take care of it all.
え、本当？助かるわ。ありがとね、誠くん。
First, I took care of refilling the sugar and fresh cream. I put off washing the dishes. That goes without saying, but it's because I thought about the earthquake that'll occur later. Since I placed them in the sink, they probably won't break. Right now, I'm thinking as I clean the windows outside. What's the trigger that will get Izumi-san talking about that? How should I try holding the conversation with her? Then, right on cue, the earthquake. I already knew it was coming, so I'm not surprised. Or at least I shouldn't have been, but... I hear the sound of tableware breaking from inside the shop. What? Confused, I rushed back inside. Izumi-san, what happened? By the time I say this, the tremors have already calmed down. No! Why did you wash them? Izumi-san is staring at the fragments of broken tableware and glass at her feet. Huh? You're saying that you washed them? Izumi-san brings over a dustpan and broom. She holds the dustpan, and I gather the pieces with the broom. In the end, all we've done is switch positions. That's the same thing happened. History repeated itself. History repeated itself. Such unpleasant words. While helping out, I keep gauging for when the right timing to start talking to Izumi-san. But for some reason, the customers today just keep on coming. So she doesn't even have a second to spare for conversation. Since there's nothing I can do about that, I just quietly focus on my chores. I finished 7 of my 8 assignments with 2.5 hours left to spare. It's an hour earlier than last time. It must be because I've done this work once already, so I already knew what to do this time around from the get-go. At exactly the same time I finished that job, the customers stopped coming. The time has finally come. As she says this, Izumi-san slumps down on one of the chairs on the terrace. If she's offering me that, then it means my work is already done. I sit down in front of Izumi-san.
こんなにひっきりなしにお客さんが来るなんてほんと久しぶり。こういう忙しい営業って慣れてないから疲れちゃうのよね。あ、誠くん、紅茶でも飲む？
Oh, sure. My reply is clumsy since I'm nervous. Izumi-san gets up, boils some black tea at the counter, and returns.
はい、どうぞ。
Ah, thank you. Izumi-san places a teacup in front of me. Well then, where should I begin? I try to remember how the conversation originated in the last loop. In the first place, how did that conversation begin?
誠くん。
Hi! She speaks up so suddenly that my voice comes out slightly hysterical.
仕事は一段落ついた？
You say for a stage, but all that's left to do is to go shopping for the barbecue.
他のはもう終わっちゃったの？
Well, yeah.
そうか。それじゃあどうしようかな。
Huh?
もしあれだったら、誠くん一人で行ってきてもらっちゃってもいいんだけど。
Huh?
買い出し。
Sure. Then once I'm done drinking my tea. Wait, what the hell am I saying? I need to ask her about that story first, don't I?
行ってきてくれる？
Well, actually,
ありがとう。すごく助かるわ。
No,
じゃあ買ってきてもらいたいものメモするからちょっと待っててね。
Izumi-san gets up, takes a sheet of notepad paper and a ballpoint pen, and returns.
お待たせ。まずは牛肉でしょ。それからピーマンと玉ねぎと油も足りないしね。あ、そうだった。すっかり忘れてたわ。ゆうかちゃんに怒られるところだった。缶ビール4ケースと
4 cases of beer. Izumi-san scribbles on the notepad paper while muttering to herself.
あとはオレンジジュースも買わなきゃいけないし。
Orange juice. Orange juice? Orange juice? That's it. That's how it began. Which means that now that she brought it up, I can turn this conversation in the direction that I want it to.
確かはるかちゃんもお酒飲めなかったよね。
Right.
そうだよね。
Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe Haruka does drink.
そうだったかしら。まあどっちにしろくるみは飲めないんだからジュースは買っても無駄にはならないでしょ。さすがに高校生にお酒飲ますわけにはいかないもの。あの子はきっと飲みたがると思うけど。
Huh? This is certainly.
ほら、くるみって人一倍好奇心が旺盛でしょ。新しいものとか自分の知らないこととかそういうものにすごく興味があるみたいなの。
Yeah, it's as I thought. This is it. Now that you mention it, Kurumi was the one who suggested the test of courage yesterday.
ほんと困っちゃうのよ。そっち系のオカルトっぽいものとかも大好きで。
Hey, Izumi-san, can I ask you a question?
何？
It's about that shrine. Izumi-san's expression darkens. It's the same as last time. 2 nights ago, Kurumi suggested going on a mystery tour. You got really mad back then, didn't you? Why did you get so angry? Izumi-san, I know the truth about the god of demons. I'm telling the truth this time.
知ってるの？
Hi.
まさかあの話が私の作り話だったってこと？
Yeah, I did.
そうだったんだ。
But why does it have to be a lie?
わかったわ。じゃあ誠くんにだけ教えてあげる。
Up until now, this conversation has been the same as the one on that day. This is it. I will finally learn the truth about Kurumi. While getting ready to listen to Izumi-san's story, I look out of the shop's door and survey the beach. If Kurumi hears this, it'll mean trouble. If she hears this, then it's all over. I pay close attention to both Izumi-san and the door. As I wait in a nervous state, Izumi-san finally begins to speak, slowly and quietly.
誠くんの知ってる通り、あの話は作り話だったの。でもね、だからといって全部が全部っていうわけじゃないのよ。あの神社でたくさんの人が行方不明になってる。
What?
それだけは間違いなく事実なの。だけどそれだけじゃ不十分だと思ったから。
You didn't want us to go near the shrine, right? That's why you thought you'd make up that story, in order to scare us a little. You thought that if we didn't get near the shrine, then Kurumi wouldn't go there, right?
でもなんでそこまで？
It was just intuition, that's all. But I still haven't heard the most important part yet. Why don't you want Kurumi to go near the shrine? I don't get it. Izumi-san strokes her hair and gives a deep sigh. A strained sigh. I quietly wait until she begins to talk again.
実はね、くるみ、私の本当の妹ではないかもしれないね。
Although it's something I already know, it feels like my heart is bursting open. It might be because I already knew that.
よく聞いてね。くるみは昔行方不明になったことがあるの。正確に言うと誘拐されたんだけど。
I unconsciously clench my hands into fists.
それは今から21年前。くるみが生後1ヶ月になったばかりの頃だったの。
21 years ago? Huh? What? What are you saying, Izumi-san? Right now, Kurumi is 17 years old. And yet, you say she was kidnapped 21 years ago. There's no way that's possible. Is there?
そう、確かにそんなことあるわけないのよ。今も言ったけど、くるみが誘拐された時、私は1歳だったし、当たり前だけど、私は全然覚えてなくて。この話は私が中学に上がった頃に両親に聞いた話なの。もちろん両親だけが言ってることじゃないのよ。図書館に行って当時の新聞を片っ端から調べてみたんだけど、だから事実は事実なのよ。その裏に何かが隠されているかどうかはわからないけど、その誘拐犯ね、すぐに指名手配されたの。警察は全力を挙げて捜索したし、マスコミにも大々的に報じられたんだけど、結局くるみは見つからなかった。正確に言えばそれからの3年間は要するに誘拐されてから3年後にくるみは無事に発見保護されたっていうこと。でもその時ね、常識では考えられないような不思議な事実が一つだけあったの。
Perplexing fact?
くるみ、
Huh?
誘拐された時と同じ姿をしてたのよ。まったくこれっぽっちも成長してなくて。
Wait.
誘拐された3年前の姿、つまり生まれたばかりの赤ん坊の状態で発見されたの。
No way. That's impossible.
そう、誠くんと同じことをみんなも思った。警察も不審に思って DNA 鑑定までしたわ。そしてその結果 99.99999% の確率でこの赤ん坊はくるみであることが証明されたの。だけどね、誠くんは知ってるかな、私とくるみの父親は遺伝子工学の博士なのよ。
Yeah, I heard about it from Kurumi. Your father, Dr. Morino, is also the world-famous authority on the subject. And just then, it hits me. Don't tell me. Are you saying that Dr. Morino falsified the results of the DNA test?
可能性がないとは言い切れないの。
But there's no way that Dr. Morino performed the test himself, right? Because his interests would have easily influenced him. The legal DNA test would have been conducted by some other neutral researcher.
確かにその通りよ。だけど父ほどの権威があれば法的な鑑定をした研究者に何らかの圧力をかけるなんてたやすいことだから。自分の最愛の娘を取り戻すためなら手段を選ばない、そういう人なのよ父は。
Even if it was a completely different baby, he would pretend that it was his real daughter. That's how he handled it.
どちらも完全に言い切ることはできないんだけど、あの鑑定結果は真実なのか、それとも裏で父が動いていたのか。
With this, I now understand that this is the reason why Izumi-san thinks Kurumi might not be her real sister. Still, the real problem isn't Dr. Morino's involvement, but rather the fact that Kurumi didn't age at all in 3 years. For argument's sake, let's say that Kurumi has aged 3 years when she was found. Then Izumi-san and everyone else wouldn't have had any doubts to begin with. a 3-year blank. If I can clear up that mystery, then naturally, I'll probably be able to figure out the truth.
誠くん、でも誤解しないでね。だからといって私のくるみに対する愛情が損なわれているというようなことは決してないの。血がつながっていようといまいと、くるみは私の本当の。
I know, Izumi-san.
私が心配なのはくるみ自身のことなの。もしもくるみがそのことを知ったら、私を問い詰めるようなことが将来起こったら、私は何て言えばいいのかわからない。今から18年前、くるみが発見された場所は四季の森神社だったのよ。それがくるみをあの神社へ近づけたくなかった理由、何かの拍子で事実がバレてしまうのが怖かったから。
The shrine, the kidnapping, and the fact that Kurumi might not be Izumi-san's real sister. With this, all the dots have been connected. Izumi-san? At the end, I casually think to ask her one last simple question. About Kurumi's kidnapper. Was he caught in the end?
ええ、でも捕まったっていうより見つかったって言った方がいいのかもしれないわね。
Huh?
その犯人は死んでしまってたから。
How did he die?
崩れた建物の下敷きになって。
A collapsed building.
何の因果か知らないけれど、その犯人も四季の森神社で発見されたのよ。
What?
今から21年前もこの島には地震が多発してたの。その揺れで神社が倒壊して、多分指名手配されて逃げる場所もなくなって。
Then, was Kurumi also? Izumi-san slowly shakes her head.
崩れた建物をどかしてくまなく探したみたいなんだけど。
They couldn't find her. Kurumi wasn't there.
ええ、やがて崩れた神社は再建され、倒壊事故が起きてから3年後、偶然通りかかった観光客が神社の中から赤ん坊の泣き声を聞いて。
And that's when Kurumi was found. Huh? Wait. The shrine, an earthquake, the destruction of the shrine, not aging for 3 years. Could that have been time travel? That was my thoughts exactly, Makoto. I'm glad he thought of that. I'm glad he thought of that and not just me. It seems like if it's possible that Kurumi time traveled as a baby, then they are actually blood related. Then we wouldn't have to worry about anything. In my case, I was sent to the past, but Kurumi was sent 3 years into the future. That's not impossible. No. If you thought about it normally, then it would be ridiculous to even imagine such an absurd event. But I'm really experiencing this strange world. I'm living proof that the phenomenon known as time travel exists. Furthermore, if my hypothesis is correct, then I can also explain Kurumi's scar. In other words, it's like this. Just before the shrine was destroyed, Kurumi was in there with the kidnapper. But via some kind of unknown source, immediately after the shrine was destroyed, only Kurumi time traveled 3 years into the future. Immediately after it was destroyed, He knows too much. he's breaking the fourth wall. It's impossible. I would have to hope that throughout these time loops, he's actually like retaining some sort of information. Like, I can only hope, you know. This shit's bonkers. This shit's crazy. Therefore, she got injured on her back due to debris that fell during the destruction of the shrine. But welcome in, young man. I hope you're doing well. If this is right, then this means I can explain everything. I should ask Izumi-san. Izumi-san, I want you to tell me one thing. When Kurumi was found in the shrine, was there a large wound on her back?
なんで誠くんが知ってるの？
As I thought.
そうよ。出血がとてもひどかったらしくて、だから発見されてすぐに診療所
It's
に
crazy to have like such a huge wound as a baby though.
どうして誠くん
Izumi-san, with this I now understand. Kurumi is your real sister. You two are true blood-related sisters. I can say with confidence that I'm right.
どういうこと？
Well then, I'm going shopping now.
ちょっと待ってよ。
He's just gonna leave. Just drops that bombshell, leaves, doesn't explain anything. What a Chad. He really did leave. What the fuck? What the fuck? How does he avoid that in real life? I managed to escape, but would it have been for the best if I had properly explained it to Izumi-san? No. There's no way that she'd believe in the time travel. Besides, no matter what, I'd be unwilling to tell her that such a thing happened to Kurumi. I head down the road towards the shopping district. My mind is calm. It's probably because the uneasiness that's been consuming my heart has been completely erased. That's because I've confirmed that Kurumi and Izumi-san are true sisters. My legs are moving faster than before, as if they were previously held down by some kind of weight. After that, we go to the barbecue and spend several hours just drinking and creating a large uproar. Well, we actually skipped the barbecue. I'm glad, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the barbecue. Every damn timeline, we have to sit through the barbecue. Unfortunately, Yuka got drunk again, but Saki and Haruka's fight never occurred this time. Thinking about it, it's only natural. In this history, Saki and Haruka are getting along just fine. Of course, Kurumi's disappearance and the uproar that surrounded it didn't happen this time either. But maybe she'll go missing later? No, that definitely won't happen. That's because right now, Kurumi is sleeping soundly before my eyes. After the barbecue, we all gathered in the lounge and held a 7-bridge tournament. It only ended about 30 minutes ago, and when I came to my senses, Kurumi had taken possession of my bed without me noticing it. It's almost the time when I met Kurumi on the roof of Luna Beach last time, and she talked about her scar. But I'll just let her sleep like this. I don't want to hear that infuriating story about that senpai of hers. Okay, what if that senpai was... Okay, I'm still under like the theory that Makoto's a clone. So, what if that story about her senpai was Makoto's original self? It'll be fine. I still remember everything she told me that night. Well then, guess it's about time I went to sleep as well. Though I say that, I'm actually sleeping on the floor. The text is cut off. How do I check the... Here. Sleep on the floor tonight. Tomorrow will be an ultra good day. Right, Kurumi? April 5th, Friday. Crab sumo! Connie sumo! Connie! Ugh. Before long, the two crabs began to sumo on a flat rock, being used as the arena. Kurumi is serving as a referee, and I am the audience. Kurumi holds her breath in anticipation. The small crab pushes off the larger crab with its small claws. Did we watch crab sumo all day? It's already nighttime. What the hell? Kurumi pets both the winning and losing crabs equally. After that, she lets the losing crab go while waving sorrowfully at it. It's quite a pleasant scene. There's something that started to sprout within me that day, has grown in the blink of an eye, has now burst open, having almost completely ripened. What do you mean by this? No, don't cry! Don't cry! Why are you crying? I want to watch Kurumi as she is right now forever. Because Kurumi's smile is like an angel's. Yes, this is the second time I've been able to see that angelic smile. So, does that mean my wish is to reach heaven? That way, I could fulfill my desire to always watch over Kurumi for all of eternity. Wow, I'm so hungry. I say this on purpose. My target, of course, is that.
そんなことだろうと思って。じゃーん、くるくるくるミラクル。
Kuru miracle. Kurumi opens the basket she's been holding. Whoa, caviar.
おへ？キャビア？
Yeah, caviar. I had a feeling you put some in.
おにぎりにキャビア？
Huh? Was I wrong?
いくらなんでもおにぎりの具にキャビアはないでしょ。
Oh no, he's making the wrong predictions. He didn't do it in this timeline. Which means, what is this? I tried taking a bite. Mogu mogu, mogu mogu, mogu mogu, mogu mogu. Huh? What's this texture? Lying on my tongue is some kind of creamy substance. There's a rich aroma that's spreading all over my mouth. I've never tasted it before, but it's so good that I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. Kurumi, what's in these?
フォアグラ。
Foie gras. Ah, foie gras. That's why it's so good. Foie gras? You mean one of the 3 greatest delicacies in the world?
そうだよ。
Is it the real deal?
もちろん、お店の冷蔵庫の中に入ってたから、ちょっと拝借しちゃった。
Izumi-san doesn't know, does she?
大丈夫、大丈夫。お姉ちゃんそういうの気づかない人だから。
Well, you're in for a surprise later.
あ、ねえお兄ちゃん、ご飯食べ終わったら、面白いことしよっか。
Sure. When we walked down the road, surrounded by cherry blossom trees, Kurumi suddenly asked me something.
ねえ、面白 白いもの見せてあげようか。
Huh? This is strange. Wasn't she supposed to talk about her dream here?
ねえ、見せてほしい？
Yeah.
じゃあ、じゃんけんして勝ったらね。
Janken?
いくよ、じゃんけん。
Paul! In that instant, I remember that I lost by using paper last time. So, I instantly go with rock.
はい、くるみの勝ち。
She's right. Kurumi has paper.
ということで、お兄ちゃんに見せるのはお預け。
No, it can't be. Nevertheless, it seems that history has subtly changed. What with the lack of caviar and Kurumi not telling me about her dream. I wonder why. Or rather, I wonder if it's stranger that those are the only things that have changed today so far. Up until now, things have been completely different than they were the first time. For example, Kurumi still hasn't gone to the shrine once this time. She's also never told me about her scar. This is also the first time we've been to Viewpoint Park. Well, whatever. If everything was exactly the same, it'd be boring. It's precisely because unexpected things occur that everyday life is made interesting.
さあ、早く面白いことやりに行こ
Kurumi grabs my hand and then steadily guides me towards Viewpoint Park. Just like the last fifth, my heart is as clear as a blue sky on a sunny day. Kurumi and I arrive at Viewpoint Park and sit down on the tiles with a thump. When we do, Kurumi reaches into the bottom of the empty basket and slowly takes something out.
う。じゃーん、くるくるくるみマジック。
That's origami, isn't it?
当たり。ところでお兄ちゃんは折り紙できる？
Yeah, leave it to me. I'm a master at folding origami turtles.
嘘だ
She stares at me with doubt.
ー。カメはベテランでも失敗することがあるんだよ。
I know. They say it takes about 3 years to perfect a peach and chestnut tree, and about 8 years to perfect a turtle, right?
あ、なんでそんなマニアしか知らないこと？
I heard it once in the past from this girl who is an origami maniac.
でもね、知識だけじゃ折り紙折れないよ。経験とセンスがものを言う世界だから。
Those eyes of hers are dubious again. I really can fold it. I remember perfectly how to. Kurumi, you were the one who taught me after all.
はい、じゃあ折ってみて。
Kurumi hands me a sheet of origami paper. Alright, watch carefully.
お手並み拝見といきましょうか。
I begin to fold a turtle using the technique that Kurumi has taught me. Fold, 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 fold. And this is the part where I turn it inside out, and then only fold the left side like a valley.
あ、すごいすごい。そこ一番難しいとこなのに。
Her praise makes me a little proud. Fold, 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 bend, bend. Rip.
あー、なんでそこ引きちぎっちゃうのよ。やっぱりできないんじゃない。
No, this is...
しょうがない。くるみが教えてあげよう。
Sure. Alright, it's done.
どれどれ。
Ta-da! It's a Mako tour de force. Well, I did a pretty damn good job, didn't I?
63点ってところかな。この甲羅の形が微妙に歪んでるもん。
Professor Kurumi is as strict as always. But I'm a little happy. It's because last time she gave me a 62. But this time, She gave me a 63. That's a whole point higher. This is proof that I'm slowly improving. If I fold 37 more, I'll definitely ace it. Suddenly I've come to my senses and realized I've folded an origami bird. What about Kurumi's origami? Thinking that, I look towards her. Whoa! She made different ones from last time.
すごいでしょ。
Kurumi says this proudly. As she says this, I carefully pick up one of them in between my fingers. What's this?
カブトガニ、
Then what's this?
ヤマタノオロチ。で、これが毛利元就で、これがフーニャンで、これが沖縄サミット。
When I look more closely, I realize that they're almost the same things as last time. Though the Okinawa summit is exactly the same. But Kurumi, there's one more left, isn't there? I'm a little fidgety. To be more accurate, I'm a little embarrassed.
ああ、これ
That wrinkled origami, what is it?
これはお兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃんが笑ったところ。
I look way more badass than Mori Motonari.
でしょ。くるみの自信作だもん。だから、はいこれ。記念にあげる。
Kurumi places me on my palm.
くるみからのささやかなプレゼント。
This wrinkled, smiling face, an origami that Kurumi folded herself. But does it really resemble me? Although I think this. Thank you. I mutter these words and carefully place me in my pocket. A warm smile rises on Kurumi's face as she looks at me. After that, Kurumi and I continue to fold origami for an hour. Before I know it, I realize that Kurumi's childlike innocence is rubbing off on me. We use up all the origami, the black papers, the silver papers, and the gold papers. There's one sheet of white origami paper left that I forgot about. I got so lost in myself after making that origami bird that I completely forgot about it. Kurumi places all of the completed origami works in the empty basket like a mountain. She closes the lid and with a snap, lowers the snap fastener.
それじゃ帰ろっか。
Kurumi seems happy. However, I'm a little disappointed. Kurumi Unit 17. I wanted to see it disappear as it flew towards the sea once more. When I close my eyes, the image of the white paper airplane clearly rises to my mind. I remember as it glided across the windless sea in a straight line, flying far, far away. By remembering that scene, I'm finally able to give up on seeing it again. Kurumi and I spontaneously hold hands and leave Viewpoint Park.
今日は楽しかったね。てんこ盛りの一日だったよね。
You're right.
お兄ちゃんも楽しかった？
Of course. It was a lot of fun. I answered by smiling, the same way I did last time.
よかった。
It's cold right now. However, I only feel warmth through my hand. It's Kurumi's warmth.
ねえお兄ちゃん。
ん？
くるみ、見せたいものがあるんだけど。
はい？
お兄ちゃんになら見せてもいいかなって。
Kurumi says this, then suddenly brings me into a thicket on the side of the road. It can't be. This is really unexpected. No, was it really? Last night, Kurumi didn't tell me about her scar. Because she didn't tell me, I thought for sure that this event would never happen. I don't know what he's damn. Thank you for the head pat and the stretch. And the hydration. Thank you. Thank you, nobody. you're doing well today. Hi, I am Nobody. Hello, Nobody. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing alright today. Thank you for the redeems. I will now hydrate. I can't say a word. My throat is parched. I'm unable to brace myself for what's about to happen. I'm doing okay today. That's good. That's good to hear. Okay is better than bad, so. For most days, I like to feel okay. Kurumi remains silent, her mouth shut. She turns around, her back facing me. Whoosh. Hey! Nobody! Thank you so much for the beds! What the heck? I really appreciate it. Thank you. Kurumi raises all the clothes off her upper half of her body to her neck. It's Kurumi's small back. For the second time, I see that deeply engraved scar. Kurumi. I don't even take a single step back. I stand my ground and look at that scar. It may be ugly and pitiful, but it's also a part of Kurumi. The pointy zigzag lines of scars, the rough, protruding bulges, that reddish-violet discoloration. This time, I'm definitely gonna take that sadness from her. It looks like Kurumi's about to pull down her shirt. Before she can, I embrace her. I embrace Kurumi's back, tightly. Tightly. I've wanted to do this for all this time. Because I'm behind her. I can't see Kurumi's expression, but her thin shoulders are shaking over and over again. That alone is enough for me to understand Kurumi's feelings.
くるみね、本当はみんなと一緒に。
I know. You don't have to say it. I know. Kurumi. And for a while longer, we stand in the breadth of the forest as I embrace her. Kurumi's back is burning hot. That rough sensation on her back no longer seems sad. Kurumi's scar has become my own. My chest melts into that small back, and they become one. There's nothing between Kurumi and I. I can feel Kurumi's warm and pounding heartbeat through my fingertips. The pain has disappeared from the very frail and kind echo of Kurumi's life. I can feel my feelings for her grow stronger in my heart. I want to hold her like this forever. Always, until the end of time.
ありがとう。
With those words, my heart seems to burst open.
ルンルンルン、くるみちゃん、ランランラン、お兄ちゃん。
Kurumi?
何お兄ちゃん。
Kurumi, you love things like haunted houses, right?
おえ、
Do you hate them?
大好き。
Alright. Then, when we get back to the mainland, let's go to an amusement park.
連れてってくれるの？
Yeah,
やったー。絶対だよ。
for real.
忘れたとか言わないでよ。
I won't.
じゃあ指切りしよう。
Kurumi takes out her thin pinky and wraps it around mine.
指切りゲーマン、嘘ついたら。あ、嘘をついたら。そうだな。じゃあほっぺにチュ。ね。
Yeah, got it. I nod firmly in reply. On our way back, Kurumi and I keep our pinkies wrapped around each other as we walk back to Luna Beach. We meet with Izumi-san and have dinner at Luna Beach.
ほいでねほいでね、カニ大道楽がね。
Kurumi excitedly tells Izumi-san about today's events. Izumi-san quietly listens to her talking while smiling gently. Such a cheerful dinner. There's not a hint of gloominess in the room. Not from Kurumi or from Izumi-san. All of it is warm.
ところでくるみ、冷蔵庫にあった豚のレバー知らない？
Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. She definitely noticed. Duck's liver. My sense of taste is indeed quite bizarre if I like things like that. April 6th, Saturday. Oh boy, we're almost at the end. It's past 10 o'clock. Kurumi's got tired of walking as she headed to Luna Beach's second floor, while rubbing her sleepy eyes. Like last time, Izumi-san and I find ourselves all alone. I plan on going back to the lodge soon. If I stay here, well, I don't think it's as likely, but I think the same thing as last time I was in this situation might happen again. I repeatedly tell myself that I need to say goodbye to her and leave, but I keep feeling like the timing isn't exactly right. Instead, we continue to chatter on about trivial things. It's as if Izumi-san herself is trying to wait for some kind of timing as well. Exactly 2 hours have passed since Kurumi went up to go to sleep. The date displayed on my watch has already changed to the 6th. Well then, it's about time I get going. I try to stand up.
誠くん、
Izumi-san frantically restrains me. What is it?
誠くん、今日のお話の続き聞かせてもらえないかな？
My heart beats loudly. I have a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. Izumi-san, I really need to get back.
誠くん、知ってたの？くるみの傷のこと。
We can talk about that tomorrow.
くるみが実の妹だって、どうしてあの時そう言い切ったの？
Izumi-san! I immediately glance towards the shop stairway. It's alright. Kurumi still hasn't come down yet. I lower my voice. What would you do if Kurumi heard and scold her? Alarmed, Izumi-san also looks towards the staircase.
大丈夫よ。あの子一度寝たら絶対に起きないから。
One can go for Izumi-san? Sama, that's the last route, I believe. So after we finish Kurumi, we can finally go for Izumi-san. I'm really curious, like what they'll reveal, like in Izumi-san's route. Like what else is there to say, you know? Like why is Izumi-san the last person? I'm so curious. That's not true. Last time.
前だって？
I'm getting very irritated. Just tell her everything. I'm doing everything in my power to resist that impulse.
ねえ、なんで断言できるの？
Cause Tupac and has blue hair. Do you like characters with blue hair? Nobody? You're going to lurk? Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the bits. And thank you for lurking. Hope you, if you're like working at the same time, if you're doing something else, I hope you get a lot of things done. Mm-hmm.
教えてよ、誠くん。私も知りたいのよ、真実を。
Alright. I can't tell her. I have to ignore her. Because if I tell her and Kurumi sees us, it's doomed. Maybe nobody knows. Okay. I say nothing and stand up. I feel bad for Izumi-san, but all I can do is ignore her and set out to leave. However,
本当にくるみと私に
Izumi-san!
血のつながりがあるのかどうか。くるみ
Oh my god. Izumi, shut the hell up! Ah! Damn it. My heart stops.
本当なの？くるみはお姉ちゃんの妹じゃ。
You're wrong. You and Izumi-san are...
嘘つき。みんなくるみのこと騙して。
No. Kurumi, please listen to...
嘘つき！
Kurumi runs out of Luna Beach. Kurumi! Without hesitating, I jump over the handrail onto Moon Beach. That's right. I'll get there before she does. Wham! Intense pain runs through my body. A dip in the sand has twisted my ankle. No! Are you serious? I then see Kurumi as she rounds the side of the shop, coming close. She runs directly in front of me, giving me the chance for me to grab her by the shoulders. Kurumi is crying. Large teardrops begin to pour out of her eyes. She keeps wiping them away with her palms, but more just keeps on coming.
みんなくるみのこと騙して。
You're wrong, Kurumi. Listen to me. I firmly shake Kurumi by the shoulders. Kurumi flinches from my shouts. But just how should I explain this? Try telling her about time travel. Alright, listen closely, Kurumi. Kurumi only continues to cry. In the corner of my field of vision, I see a dumbfounded Izumi-san standing on the terrace. You and Izumi-san are true blood-related sisters. As for how, I will explain that now. Kurumi, you were born 21 years ago, and 1 month later, someone kidnapped you. 7 days after the crime was committed, the kidnapper died when the Shiki no Mori shrine was destroyed. The truth is, you were there with the kidnapper at that time. You received the scar on your back from the incident. And 3 years later, you were discovered in the rebuilt shrine. But your body was the same as when you had been kidnapped for some reason. You hadn't aged at all. That's why a lot of people thought there's no way that baby could be Kurumi. And as a result, it caused the misunderstanding that you and Izumi-san weren't blood related. But you know what, Kurumi? That baby was definitely you. That scar on your back, that's the proof. Kurumi, you time traveled 3 years into the future. It's only natural that you didn't age.
お兄ちゃん、どうして
Huh?
どうしてそんな嘘つくの？
It's not a lie.
くるみなら騙せると思ったの？
Why don't you believe me, Kurumi?
そんな話信じられるわけないよ。
Kurumi.
もう嘘つかないで。パパもママもお姉ちゃんもお兄ちゃんも嫌い。
No.
大嫌い。みんな大嫌い。
Kurumi shakes off of my grasp. She turns around and breaks off into a run. I barely manage to grab onto the hem of her clothes. Kurumi trips and falls down the beach. In that instant, the bell! That's impossible. Kurumi picks up the bell and stands up. She darts across the beach. I try to pursue her, but the instant I take a step forward on the beach, pain runs through my body. It shoots up towards my brain, numbing it. I squat to stop myself from collapsing. I firmly clench my teeth to endure the pain. I can't let Kurumi go off now. I see Kurumi's retreating figure steadily begin to disappear. I start running. Every time I take a step forward, pain rushes through my whole body. But I have to run. I have to follow Kurumi. I don't want to lose her. I don't want Kurumi's smile to disappear. Even though I vowed never to hurt Kurumi again. I step forward while enduring the pain. I run and run, but Kurumi's figure only gets smaller and smaller. Kurumi disappears. She disappears over the banks. I lose all my strength and collapse on the beach. My head is going blank. My consciousness slowly starts to fade. Kurumi. Something cold and wet hits me on the forehead, over and over again. Rain, huh? The rain helps me come to my senses. That's right, I've gotta go. To hurry and find Kurumi. Why would I look anywhere else? Like, what an insane answer choice. What's wrong with this game? Alright, my destination is obvious. Of course it's a shrine. Kurumi will definitely go to that shrine. And even if, for argument's sake, she doesn't go, then history still won't repeat itself. There's no hesitation within me. Anyway, if I don't hurry up and get there, I endure the pain and begin to walk towards the shrine, dragging my legs along. By the time I arrive in front of the long staircase, the drizzle has become a constant rain. I like how Izumi-san just like watched us argue on the beach and then just like watched as I limped towards the shrine. Like, what is she doing during all this? Oh well, like I get like why she's not interacting, because like this isn't her route. Like it'd be really annoying to have her like interfere, but it is a bit silly. I wipe off the raindrops from my soaked forehead with the back of my hand. My legs have already fallen numb. I do my best to raise my heavy legs and step on the first step of the staircase. I lose my balance, but although it seems like I'm going to fall, I manage to regain my posture with one of my hands. Just like that, I slowly and carefully ascend the long staircase. In the deep darkness, the shrine stands out like something faintly white against a dark background. The raindrops pelting the roof has become a thin mist that envelops the shrine. It's faint, and gray appearance makes it look like a mirage. It's the exact same scene as that day. The ground is violently pounded by swarms of large raindrops. The world is dominated by the sound of rainfall. My body is soaking wet, chilled to the bone. I can barely move my cold body. I move stiffly, staggering through the deep water puddle. In the darkness of the dreary shrine, I don't see Kurumi. In pain, I sit down by the entrance. I firmly stare at the shrine's grounds, hazy from the rain. I draw my body close and shiver as I try to warm up. I place my cold, icy fingers in my pockets. I feel something. I gently start to pull it out. It's me. The me that Kurumi folded.
これはお兄ちゃんが笑ったところ。
I take the soaking wet origami and stroke it gently. Kurumi will definitely come here. But when she does, just what should I do? I think about it. Healing her scar. Removing her emotional scars. If I can make her believe me about her blood relationship with Izumi-san. Kurumi definitely time traveled here from this shrine. Time travel. Just how the hell can I prove that? I continue to wait for Kurumi while waiting for the white raindrops to flow down from the edge of the waves. Oh, eaves. Eaves. Kurumi's smile. I don't want to lose that angelic smile. Only the origami on my palm is emitting any faint heat. Before long, the morning has quietly arrived. The rain is still strong. It hasn't weakened one bit. A deep, thick fog rises around the shrine's grounds. In that snow-white fog, a faint, small figure appears. Countless raindrops crash against the figure's thin arms and soft hair. It seems as if the figure's body is wrapped in a band of holy light. The completely soaking wet girl totters forward, her head hung downwards. She hasn't noticed me yet. And then, when she reaches the dead center of the long stone paving, I stand up. I walk towards the girl in the downpour. There's no pain in my legs. I don't feel the cold, icy air. It feels like I'm walking on water. All I do is stare at the girl while I slowly make my way towards her. Suddenly, the girl raises her head. When she sees me, her small mouth drops open. The girl stands stock still, looking at me in blank amazement. I gradually begin to close the distance between us. The girl's figure approaches, and she stands before my eyes. I stand right in front of Kurumi. Time travel. What a way to start off your conversation. What the fuck? Time travel. What a ridiculous story. Really. A fairy tale sounds almost normal compared to it. But you know what? To me, this has been the best time I've spent in this good-for-nothing world. Yuka's optimistic laugh, Haruka's unconventional behavior, the face Saki would make when she got angry, being wrapped up in Izumi-san's kindness. All of those are precious memories. I like how he didn't mention Okihiko. I mean, not like he would have anything good to say, but it's pretty funny. But to me, the greatest treasure of all is you. Your innocent smile, your angelic smile. I wanted to watch over it forever. Kurumi, whether or not you believe what I'm about to tell you is completely up to you. But if you don't believe me, then I will disappear from this world. I will end everything for the sake of severing this infinite loop. Almost at this exact time, 6 days ago, I time traveled from this shrine. Before that, I had spent 6 days with you. Kurumi, do you know why the ocean's water is so salty? The ocean's water is the moon's tears. That's why it's so salty. Because the moon was all alone. It was lonely and would cry during the night. Even so, the moon was still lonely. And so its tears give birth to children. A lot of children. The child of the moon and the sea. The jellyfish. Kurumi, you want to be like a jellyfish, right? You want to gently float in the sea from day to night?
お兄ちゃん。
And there's my dream. I haven't told you it yet, have I? My dream is to get married to a kind wife. When I come home from work all exhausted, she would first give me a bowl of warm soup. She'll prepare a warm bath for me and pour me a cup of warm sake. Our kids will get patinas, and we'll all have warm smiles rise to our faces. In the summer, we'll leave the windows open, and the whole family will watch a night game on TV while listening to the wind chimes. In the winter, we'll wrap ourselves up in a kotatsu and watch cold medicine commercials while eating oranges. We won't need anything special, just ordinary days as a very plain, ordinary family. At night, she will bury her face in my chest and sleep soundly.
どうしてお兄ちゃん。
I spread open my palm. In there is a soaking wet me. And then I carefully unfold it so that I don't rip it and restore it to its original square form. I crouch down at Kurumi's feet and begin to fold it. The paper and ground are wet, so it's very hard to do. But I become determined and keep folding it with all I've got. Eventually I finish folding, and then I very carefully hold it up between my fingertips.
その折り方。
The finished product is... Look, it's Kurumi Unit 17.
なんで？くるみしか知らないのに。なんで？本当なの？タイムスリップ。本当なの？
I give a deep nod.
嘘。
It's not a lie. It's not a lie, Kurumi. I embrace Kurumi, softly, tenderly, and then I reach out for Kurumi's back. I gently touch her scar.
お兄ちゃん。
Kurumi, I love you. I love everything about you. I want you to be by my side. Always. For eternity.
お兄ちゃん。
Hey, yo! Holy crap. I was not expecting a CG like this. It's like heavy as fuck. Kurumi and I kiss each other on the lips. Her lips are light and supple. The cold, wet sensation of them is transferred into me. The tip of my nose grazes her soft cheek. A childish scent is emitted from that cheek. Her pure, innocent scent is brimming with life. Too lewd, yeah. It's crazy. It's okay, we can't see the lips touching. It's fine. Who knows what's going on? Kurumi is alive right here, right now. Before long, our lips gently part. And then we embrace each other as hard as we can. Kurumi buries her face in my chest, trembling as she cries. Her scar warms my palm up.
くるみも好き。お兄ちゃんのこと大好きだよ。
Kurumi,
あったかい。お兄ちゃんの胸。とってもあったかいよ。
as we are soaked by the rain, Kurumi and I become one. Our bodies press together as if they're melting into each other. The pelting rain continues to strike us. We're not bothered by its chill. Our bodies are burning up like a sun. April 7th, Sunday. The vast blue sky is clear. It's as if the heavy rainfall yesterday never happened. Kurumi and I walked down the warm afternoon coastline while holding hands.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。お参り行こっか。
Pay our respects. Where?
そんなの決まってるじゃない。あの神社に。
The shrine? What? It was destroyed in that earthquake yesterday, wasn't it?
いいのいいの。腐ってもたいって言うでしょ。潰れても神社は神社だよ。ね、行こう行こう。
The destroyed shrine. The once majestic building has completely disappeared. Unsure of where to pray for a moment, we decide to face the dead center of the rubble and pray. Once we finish praying, we begin to walk down the stairs of the shrine. Suddenly, Kurumi says this.
昨日、くるみとお兄ちゃん。
Hey, yo, don't bring it up. So embarrassing. Hey, Kurumi, could you not say that so bluntly? It's kind of embarrassing if you put it like that.
そうなんだ。
Kurumi says this with a proud, smiling face. It's like the smile of a child that's planning an evil prank.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。チューしよっか。
What? What?
チューしよう。
I told you, saying something like that is.
そうね。じゃあ、くるみ約束破っちゃおう。
What? Promise.
遊園地行くのやめたの。
What? Huh?
遊園地一緒に行く約束もし破ったら。
Are you talking about that pinky swear promise?
はい、だからほっぺにチューだよ。
Kurumi presents her cheek. Doshio. I decided not to worry about it, and my lips close in on that soft cheek. But as I'm trying to, Kurumi suddenly shouts. What? Is something wrong?
いけない。すっかり忘れてたよ。
What?
くるみ、明日始業式だった。
Opening ceremony? But the fairies have already stopped running at this hour, right? What are you gonna do? Kurumi? Kurumi?
よし、決めた。
Kurumi suddenly turns around. Just like that, she runs up the staircase without saying a word. Where are you going, Kurumi?
だって始業式出なくちゃ。
Huh?
もう一度するの。
Do what?
決まってるでしょ。もう一度タイムスリップするの。
So cute. What a goofy ending. And yet, it's still not over. They make it like so eerie. Spooky. This story is an end is this, but only as for you may still be now in the infinity loop. the bad English. Like, what the heck does that mean? Oh, that's it. That's the end of Kurumi Route. Pachi, 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 pachi. The ending was kind of short. Like, the other characters had like a longer epilogue than that. It was really cute though. I really enjoyed Kurumi. She's so cute. We were able to protect that smile. And with time to spare for the collab later. I felt like I could finish it in time, but I wasn't too sure. So next week, we'll finally start on Izumi route. Whew, I'm super excited. I seriously have no clue, like, what else is there? Like, what else do they have to explain? Like, I'm so curious, like, is Haruka really a clone of what's her face? Kurumi? It doesn't make too much sense to me. They look so different. But they did, like, finally explain, like, the age discrepancy. Somehow I did not, like, expect, like, Kurumi to, like, time travel 3 years into the future. I think because, like, we already had time travel backwards, that I didn't think that we could time travel forwards. Oh, cute CG, what the hell? Never seen that image before. Or I guess that's not a CG, right? That's just official art. God, the old school, like, presentation where it's like a slideshow of, like, the different CGs. Oh my gosh. You can definitely tell that this game didn't have, like, a huge budget. A big problem with, like, especially, like, older CGs is that they were not meant to be, like, read out loud. I'm pretty sure. Like, there's no way. Like, there's so much, like, repetitive dialogue. Like, older VNs really, really emphasize the novel aspect over anything else. Like, there's so much text. KID. Rest in peace, KID. Super Danganronpa. No, I was kidding. Izumi Cure route unlocked. Oh, wow. They've never, like, said route unlocked for like, any other time. So, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's current, like, that hypes me up so much. And now you can see, like, Kurumi has been added into the main title CG. Oh, I guess we can watch this again. You can watch this again, and then after that, I'll swap to chat stream, and we can look for someone to raid. Cure. Cure for what, though? Because it doesn't look like Izumi-san is sick. So I'm super curious. Higuchi Haruka. This song is really good. Why do they always, like, hide his face? I guess, like, they hide his face because he's the player character. I guess it makes it easier to self-insert. But the thing is, like, because it's an Uchikoshi game, I 100 expect like, or I guess I'll say like 90%. I 90% expect that like the main character's face is important. What importance it may have, who knows. But I could be wrong though, because this is an older title. So maybe, you know, he hasn't adopted that trope yet in his writing. Because it is a thing later on, like in his other games, but since this is like one of his first games, I don't know if like he's had that idea yet to make like the main character's face important. Anywho, let me put up this week's schedule. I finally finished it yesterday. We're in January. Can you guys believe that? January. Wow. January of 2023. Isn't that crazy? Can you guys believe it? Man. Time moves way too fast. It's scary. I feel like it moves faster the older you get. I feel so old. But anywho, I have a collab on Saku's stream in like, I think it's like 12 minutes, but knowing us, we're gonna be late. We're always like waffling, so don't worry about it. I'll retweet it when it happens. Yeah. But yeah, that was Never7. That was a Kurumi route. So next week we'll start on Izumi route. I'm really excited to find out what's up with her. And then after that, I might do like assuming I'm not like dead tired after the collab, I'll do like a gorilla stream. Don't know what we'll do yet, but on Wednesday. But if not, I'll see you guys on Thursday for art. Should be around the same time. Yeah, I know. I was late today. I was late. I couldn't get up. I was too tired. But we finished what we set out to do. I wanted to finish off Kurumi route, and we were able to do that. So it's all good. It's all G. All beans and potatoes. That's not what people say. That's not what people say. But yeah, and then after the art stream, later that night, it'll be more Artu Saku weekly gay stream. We'll be watching the Super Danganronpa 2 stage play. The stage play is available on YouTube, so we'll post a link, and you guys can follow along. Yep. A little bit worried, like even though it's on YouTube, it's we don't want to get in trouble just in case, so it'll be fine. Just gotta sync up. But I'm super excited because I know like Komaeda is a very what's the word I'm looking for? Controversial character. But I really like him. I really like Komaeda. I feel a bit of a kinship with him. So yeah. Saturday we have Xenoblade Chronicles. Yep. Same time. And then Cyberpunk. Same time on Sunday. Hopefully I won't have to cancel any streams this week. I know like last week I canceled a bunch of streams. Definitely out of my control. Like my parents, they never tell me anything. Like if like they want to do something. So because of that, I had to like cancel my streams because they decided like, we gotta celebrate New Year's. Like I asked them like, are we doing anything this week? Or well, last week I asked. They're like, no, there's nothing going on. So it's like, oh, okay. So I was like, nice. I get to chill out, relax. stay at home for New Year's, but that didn't end up being the case, and completely like threw me off. So I like had to cancel my streams. Like my social battery was drained. It was fucked up. It was really messed up. You just woke up? Yeah, no worries. I know you did. I know. Cause you went to sleep like super late. So don't worry. I'll find someone to raid and then take your time to get ready. Take your time to get ready for the collab later. We're always late anyways. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm just looking for someone to raid right now. Are you Saku? Are you excited? Are you excited for Friday? Are you excited for Friday? Super Danganronpa 2 stage play? Are you excited? Oh my gosh, Nino with the dumb joke. I haven't seen you guys since last year. Hee. So dumb. Yes, Nagato Kamado. Excitement is real. I'm glad. I'm glad you're excited. Anyways, let's raid Akapapa. They're doing LTD rigging right now. I know nothing about LTD rigging. I know nothing about rigging. But let's go check them out. You don't know who they are? They're like a super cool rigger. Yeah, they rig Saku's model. Yeah. And they're Filipino, the strongest race on the planet. What should the raid message be? Should we say Putangina? No, I was kidding. I want to so bad, but I don't know them that well. So, what should we say? Putangina raid? Okay. We have the permission. We have the Saku permission. This is Saku's fault. This is their child's fault. So, if we get in trouble, it's Saku's fault. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Kurumi's route was really amazing. She's so cute. Like I'm so like weak to characters like that, where they have like you know, a tragic memory or past, and like I just feel so bad for her. Like I want to protect her, you know. But yeah, we're finally gone through that. I know, like I spent like a month or so like not playing it, but it's okay. Next week we'll do Izumi route and we'll be one step closer to finishing. But thank you guys for coming. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys later. Puntangina raid. Bye bye. Gao night. Gao night.